Be me as a teenager working in a grocery store. Always played sports growing up but was a bit of a chunker. Older bro takes my fetus to the gym. Tells me to STFU and OP/B/S/diddly. Fast forward a couple years and now in college. Go back to grocery store because off from school. Get asked by QT3.14 MILF floral manager if I want to be in garden center. Say sure and be. Out in the sun and cut off sleeves cause I'm white trash. Arms looking juicy as fuark with veins like a roadmap cause was an everyday is arms day curl bro when I was 13 to 16. MILF manager says shit like, and you really need to start working out, you're pretty small. Respung with TTTIT Hanks YYYU. This banter goes on for majority of the summer. Horniness really starts building up. One day at work we're both closing. She asks me if I could give her a ride home cause her SUV is in the shop. Say sure since her house is on the way from my parents anyways. Drive her home and she invites me inside. Try to act smooth as fuck but honestly scared shitless. Say why yesu yor. We go in and she offers me a beer. Me being the redneck I am, instead of popping the top off the counter I just use my teeth. It was a Rona and she didn't have a bottle opener and I was nervous as fuck. She starts laughing. Asks if I ever been with an older woman before. Say no cause I had only banged college loots and a couple of whore from high school at this point. Get nervous as fuck and she grabs my hand and starts kissing me and shit. She starts undoing my belt and takes my pants off. I was going commando because working outside and swamp pass. Starts sucking me off and feathering my abdomen while pushing me against her wall. Nervous as fuck at this point with no condoms and she bring me back to her room. She tells me she has IED. Had no idea what that is and asks if she has a bomb in her pussy. She laughs and says no, it's birth control. End up fucking her raw dog and nutting on her back. Asks me if I'm good to go again as she smokes a dart outside. Say fuck yeah. Run to my truck butt naked in her driveway, grab a Gatorade from my cooler and crush that shit. Go back and fuck her again. She sucks me off violently to get me to come. Took a while but I fucking splooged. She actually became my FWB all throughout college and she ended up taking me on vacation with her to Hawaii. She was loaded as fuck because of her parents' inheritance and at the time I was 21 and she was 37. Be me. 23 fit. Decide to jump on Omegle because bored. Just finished at gym. Pumped and wearing a singlet. Get loads of compliments on my gains. Girls I talk to ask me to flex. Gay dudes Marin. Suddenly presented with a camera pointed at a girl's forehead. Blonde hair. Looks and sounds young. European accent. Have a great conversation about random stuff. Keep hearing other voices speaking foreign language in background and giggling. Camera gets tilted down. See her face and the face of her two friends. Find out she's 13. The other two look to be similar age. They talk amongst themselves in Danish. Giggling and blushing. They ask me questions about training and gym. Some Danish said, then the group erupts into a giggling fit. Ask them what's so funny. He and ennui. We've got a question for you. They erupt into giggles again. I keep asking what the question is. The giggling fit continues. Eventually the oldest of them three manages to stop, blushing and giggling and finally asks the question. What's sex like anon? I'm taken back and don't know how to respond, so I pause for a minute. I compose myself. That's something I can't answer as it's different for everyone. But maybe one day when you're old enough you'll meet a kind and respectful man and you'll be able to experience for yourself. I hear a voice from the background again. Yeah, hopefully a guy as good looking as you. The giggling fit erupts again. PT1. Be me. Always inconsistent in gym and eating like an anorexic asshole. Make no gains. GF of 4 years breaks up. Get depressed in gym seriously. 6 months passes. Gain 5 kilograms. Look similar in clothes. Big difference shirtless. Ex comes over for coffee. Have you lost weight? None. Actually gained weight. Take off t-shirt like artist. She gasps visibly. We end up fucking. MFW stupid mistake. Me. Been going to the gym for a year. Tend to slow pan my gaze around the gym while resting. Sitting, gazing around. I hear a voice. Some 5 feet 0 inches girl. Excuse me, what are you looking at? Apparently I looked at a girl for 3 picoseconds too long. I can't hear her, so I stand up and approach her. What? She's quieter now, less brash. I have a solid foot, 100 pounds, and 7 inches on her. Why were you looking at me? Without thinking I say I wasn't. But now that I am, you're cute. She turns neon red, looks down, doesn't say anything. Too autistic to care or flirt. Me at work. Wearing pick related, for whatever reason it makes me ass pop. Arrive in the break room. Stacy co-worker is there, greet her and I go to coffee machine. Wow and on. Ask her what's up. You actually have a really great ass, haha. Laugh and thank her. Continue to discuss some gym related talk, eventually RDLs come up. She says her ass grew a lot from doing them and rotates her ass towards me while still looking at me. I look at her ass and say, if you say so. She laughs and then hits me on the shoulder. Man, this bitch has a BF and I genuinely can't tell if she just enjoys my attention, which I'm not giving much, or if she is being serious. Me, Axelsberg. Hitting legs, sick pump, walking like I just took a good fucking. Go to get spray bottle and paper towel to wipe my sweaty cheek marks off the leg extension machine. See cutie doing the same thing. Start feeling spaghetti rise up from deep below. She sees me and smiles. Respond with the creepiest forced smile possible. She looks weirded out. She has the bottle in her hand. Say hey, I need that too in hurried voice. What the actual fuck? JPEG. She gives it to me and walks off while avoiding eye contact the whole time. Fuck me, this one hurt, brothers. Not the worst but still cringe. Cheer me up with similar retard stories. Here's an old one that I still remember. Me. Getting fitted for a suit to wear to prom, ended up going stag kick. Fat male employee taking my measurements. He was really friendly and stylish. He asks, are you a wrestler? I say no. He says my physique is typical for that of a wrestler, wide shoulders and small hips. Mention that I lift weights and that's probably why. Get my suit and look good as fork. Ended up having countless Myers and girls all over me at prom and at after party. Didn't fuck because I was an autistic turbo virgin. Funny thing is at the time I could only bench 135 for 2 at the time. I guess I'm just blessed with good shoulder-to-waist genetics. Me. Starts. Years of pain, surgeries and training. Fighting off ancient evils. Killing endless hordes of Xenos. Literal hero of humanity. New drug comes up. Some Roy trannies are getting it and now they're taller, bigger and stronger than us. Everyone laughs at me for being a manlet and not being true scale. Me. Join a Teen-X program. Assigned buddy and is fat. Think, Jesus, why me? Except he is fast. He is strong. He can run and ruck forever. Drops all the weight and is shredded in a couple of weeks. How can this be? Turns out, he graduated from VMI but between graduation and commissioning he knocked out some pussy officer that was talking shit. They took his commission and made him enlist to pay back his school. He spent the intervening time partying and drinking, and had put on almost 80 pounds prior to showing up for ZUT. He was a hell of a guy. Twisted it on the night before we graduated jump school and they wouldn't let him march to graduation because his blood alcohol was almost double the legal limit by formation the next day. Lost his seat at selection, which is bullshit, because all he had to do was walk across the street, receive his wings and then get on a 10-hour bus ride to Bragg where he would have killed selection because he was a great dude and a machine.